Black waitress is fired for helping Keir Starmer, the shocking aftermath. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the political landscape, a black waitress was fired for assisting Labour leader Keir Starmer, igniting a fierce debate over race, loyalty, and the very fabric of our democracy. This unprecedented incident not only highlights the stark racial tensions that persist in the UK but also poses critical questions about the implications of political allegiance in our increasingly polarized society. The betrayal of this waitress, who used her agency to engage with a powerful political figure, has left many wondering, what does this mean for the future of political discourse in Britain? Critics argue that the waitress's dismissal is symptomatic of a broader issue plaguing our society, the intolerance towards those who dare to cross political lines. In a world where Brexit has already divided communities and families, this incident serves as a flashpoint in the ongoing struggle for equality and representation. Many fear that such actions will deter individuals from engaging in political dialogue, essentially silencing voices that need to be heard. This is not just a personal tragedy, it is a cautionary tale about the dangers of a society that punishes dissent and critical engagement. The implications of this incident stretch far beyond one person's employment. Political figures, including Starmer himself, have described the event as consequential, calling for an urgent reassessment of workplace policies that allow for such blatant discrimination. Analysts warn that if this trend continues, it could mark a new era of political intimidation, where individuals fear retribution for their beliefs. This is not merely about a waitress losing her job, it is about the fundamental rights of citizens to express their opinions without fear of backlash. This is a moment that recalls the struggles of the past, the civil rights movements, the fight for workers' rights, and the ongoing battle against systemic racism. Each of these historical milestones serves as a reminder that we stand at a crossroads. The British people will not forgive those who turn a blind eye to injustice, they demand accountability and change. Furthermore, the reaction from the public has been swift and passionate. Social media is ablaze with calls for solidarity, with many vowing to support the waitress in her time of need. Public figures and activists are rallying, emphasizing that this incident should not be seen in isolation but as part of a larger fight against systemic oppression. The response reflects a collective outrage that is reminiscent of past movements, suggesting that this could indeed be a pivotal moment in the ongoing struggle for racial equality. As we dissect the layers of this incident, it is crucial to recognize the potential future outcomes. If political figures and organizations do not take a stand against such actions, we risk normalizing an environment where dissent is punished, and individuals are ostracized for their beliefs. The consequences could be dire, further entrenching divisions within our society and dismantling the very democratic principles that underpin our nation. Critics argue that this incident underscores a troubling trend where the voices of marginalized communities are stifled. The fear of repercussions for political engagement could lead to a chilling effect, silencing those who wish to express dissenting opinions. This is a fight not just for one waitress but for everyone who has ever felt their voice was silenced by the powers that be. In conclusion, this incident serves as a rallying cry for all who believe in justice, equality, and the right to participate in democratic discourse. The struggle is far from over, and now is the time for action. Join the movement, share your voice, and support those who stand up against injustice. The fight for a more inclusive society begins with each of us. Like, subscribe, and become part of a community that refuses to be silenced. Together, we can ensure that the sacrifices of individuals like this waitress are not in vain, and that we forge a path towards a more equitable society for all.